Hey guys, Bishmii back at again with another video. Great bow, you know the vibes. And I actually botched the freaking audio again. So I'm gonna have to re-record. And this was BFO round 3 versus Shadow Stitch. Now Shadow Stitch did run a Fling Medicham with a Helix fossil, so he actually went crazy. I thought he was gonna bring some tech for this battle. After I saw he has Claydol, Arcanine, Sneasel, and Feraligatr. Now I knew Feraligatr was a menace with the Dragon Dance, so I wasn't sure what he was planning on doing. I decided to lead Rotom with the Scarf because it seemed to be like my best lead to just kick off anything. He leads off with Claydol. Now with my Rotom lead, I thought he was just going to set up the rocks, so I don't mind just tricking this to Scarf, which is exactly what I decided to do. Now Scarf Rotom would have been pretty good. I'm pretty sure it outspeeds Feraligatr, or I mean, I had it a little bit defensive, so I didn't mind just making sure I could neuter this Claydol. As we can see, he sets up the rocks, and now I'm like, okay, he's gonna switch because he's not gonna keep sitting here clicking rocks, so I decided to go for the Volt Switch. So he does exactly that and decides to click Stealth Rocks again. And I was like, whatever, I'm gonna just Volt Switch. I mean, we could literally sit here the whole time, but you already know I'm planning on Volt Switching, so let's see. He decides to switch out into Arcanine. So Arcanine is gonna get a little bit of chip. Like I said, we get to Volt Switch, and I'm pretty sure I just decided to bring in my Staraptor to claim a kill. I mean, it's banded. After taking that much damage from the Volt Switch, I know that Staraptor should be able to kill. And this is actually my first time clicking Choice Banded Brave Bird with Staraptor, so I was looking forward to doing it. Now I think having Brave Bird and Double Edge is a little repetitive because I'm pretty sure they both get resisted by like a Sneasel. I could have also went for Close Combat, but Close Combat could have invited Claydol, so I was like, you know what, whatever, we're just gonna Brave Bird off the rip. Rocks does a little bit, nothing too crazy. Choice Banded Brave Bird. So he's just gonna hard switch out into his Claydol and sack the Claydol, which is fine by me. Look at that Claydol. It was probably max HP. I don't even know. And boom, it is out of here. Nobody switching in. We crit it. I'm not sure if that mattered, but I know for sure it wasn't taken two. So we take a lot of recoil. Now I could switch Staraptor out and switch it back in and get one more off, but I'm pretty sure he has priority on Sneasel with Ice Shard and a Aqua Jet from Feraligatr. So at this point I decided to just click Brave Bird again. It's whatever. If he decides to do anything funny, he just E-speeds, and we actually live on 2 health, so we just go for Brave Bird again, and that makes it pretty nice. I mean, my guy Staraptor got 2 kills and we're looking pretty good. So now it's a 3v2, looking pretty scary for him. I decide to go into Lantern, I believe, because Lantern should be able to answer to Feraligatr and or Sneasel. Yep, we just bring a Lantern, and I believe I just duke it out with him. I think Rotom would have been a better switch because Rotom being faster would have been able to just you know, pressure the Feraligatr, and I could have just overheated the Sneasel. Like, I would have had enough to 1v1 the Feraligatr. So here I just Scald, and letting Lantern take this chip was actually really bad in the long run. As you can see, I thought maybe Dust Noir could 1v1 Feraligatr, especially if I burned it. I decided to Thunder Wave. Hopefully I could get a Para or something, because I know that Lantern isn't going to live another one. So we landed Thunder Wave, and we get a little bit of recovery. Yeah, looking back, I think Rotom would have been the best switch in, since it would have had to switch in on rocks anyways. Here I just go for the strongest attack, Thunderbolt. He throat chops me to death, and Lantern is down. So I still thought that was okay, because now I could just go into Rotom and overheat to kill the Sneasel. Right, so yeah, I just go Rotom. I click overheat. But in retrospect, what I should have done here was probably Thunderbolt and hopefully get a paralyze, or maybe Thunderbolt would have killed after seeing how much damage the Thunderbolt, the Scald was doing to Sneasel. Thunderbolt should have definitely killed here, so I want to say that was definitely the better play instead of clicking overheat here, dropping my special attack to 2, because that allows Feraligatr to just come in and just set up, especially after taking the chip I did on my Rotom. I don't know if you guys can make a prediction, but he's definitely just gonna go Feraligatr, click Dragon Dance, and clean me up. So like I said, it was actually a misplay, heavily going for the overheat. If I went for the Thunderbolt, he would have had to Aqua Jet me, I believe, because look at how much damage that did, and that's at -2. So I would have definitely killed, you know, a little misplay. But you know, you live and you learn. Dragon Dance Feraligatr is something crazy. You see, something in this 4v4 meta is that I'm just seeing people pop out with, you know, these Pokemon I've never seen used before. So yeah, he just goes for the waterfall. That's gonna clean Rotom up. He crit me. I don't think that mattered because I didn't have much defensive invest, and he was at +1, probably Sheer Force Life Orb. And then we just go into Dust Noir. I thought Dust Noir might be able to live, but I mean, +1. What is it? Sheer Force Life Orb is nothing to play with. And what do? I think I just go for Nightshade, probably. Yeah. And he crunches. And there it is. I think something else that would have worked out is if I click Trick Room. And I mean, no, Trick Room would have actually been better for him. But shouts out to Shadow Stitch. Make sure you guys head over to his channel. Should be on the screen now. And show him some love. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.